everyone, let's get this started. Huh? A note? Oh, well, okay then. I guess I'm doing the show by myself for now. Hey everyone, Lexis here. Episode 5 of Geeks and Mice. Katsumi and Sugure aren't here for now because of work. And you know, the dead can't free themselves and go to heaven on their own, you know? So, what can I possibly talk about? Wanda Vision! Oh my god, you guys! First of all, I was right. In a way, I said Vision had to be some kind of a illusion. Spoilers! I was pretty much right. Oh, but then Agatha! Now I need to see Doctor Strange sequel very much more. So badly. So, obviously, you know my opinion of WandaVision. And yes, we've started watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I honestly feel I need to watch more of these before I can give my opinion on it. Like, 2 episodes isn't enough for me to give a full opinion on it. Now, onto a show that's surprisingly so good and is getting a 4th season on Netflix. But not till September. Anyway, it's called Miraculous. Yes, I know it's a kid's show, but it grabs onto adults just as well. Besides a moment at Uncanny Valley in the same spot in every episode, I've enjoyed it. If you don't know what that is, think magical girl that takes place in Paris and has a magical boy partner that fights the monster of the week. Also, girl loves boy, boy loves magical girl, boy and girl are magical boy and girl, and they don't know that because they have to keep their identities a secret to protect their loved ones, even from each other. So there you go. Speaking of Netflix, you know what they are taking down in a day? Ouran High School Host Club. One of those slice of life animes that people are still wishing for a 2nd season. But because it is being taken down, I decided to start reading the manga. The anime, for the most part, follows the manga. A few changes here and there, but nothing major so far. I've enjoyed it. Enough to be on Volume 2. If you don't know what that is, it's an older series, but a slice of life of a girl that ends up working in a host club at the elite school that she goes to, all because of a very, 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 very expensive vase. It's cute and funny, and the president of the host club, he reminds me of someone. Can't put my finger on it, but it's worth the read and the watch. Now, with that said, I'm going to bring this up for a moment, but it deserves to be discussed. I've heard how much hate there has been for the Asian community in this universe, and honestly, it's not discussed enough. Since the pandemic, there's been much hate crime towards them, and more people need to be aware of it. If you're on that TikTok app, there's a good chance you've seen the videos of this being talked about. Just like there needs to be more to be done about the hate towards the Black communities and the LGBTQ plus communities, more needs to be done about the hate towards the Asian communities. Just hate in general, it needs to stop. As humanity itself, more humans need to learn to be more human, more heart, more sympathy towards your own species. Humans. Remember, in some writings, it's love thy neighbor. It doesn't say love thy neighbor unless. So show some compassion to each other. Show some heart, some understanding. No matter what one looks like on the outside, be a better human. Now, let's move forward to the rest of the podcast, which, by this point, I'm surprised Katsumi and Sugure haven't shown up yet. Especially since tomorrow is the last day of March, which then we're going to be going into April, and that is our anniversary month. So we should all be here. We're here. Sorry we're late. The extraction took longer than it was supposed to. Somebody didn't want to leave. So Lexis, what did you talk about? Not much. Talked a little about Wanda Vision, brought up Winter Soldier, Miraculous, and Ouran High School Host Club, and about the hate towards the Asian community, as well as the hate towards POC and LGBTQ+. And I know it's been hard on you, Katsumi, but that's why I want to talk about it. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about a lot more, or nothing will be done about it. I know, Lexi. Thank you. So, what else is on the agenda to talk about in today's podcast? Deadline's 13th anniversary? We could, considering things. Our creator has a new home for the webcomic, as well as a sister webcomic, spin-off webcomic. This stars my uncle and aunt, along with Lexis and Sugure's dad, Luce, and a couple of past characters and new ones. So, I don't know what the creator is up to, but they have plans all month. So we may not even have an episode for April. Just a heads up. So, what else to discuss then? I think that's it. Opinions on shows? Manga? Enjoyed Wanda Vision. Falcon and Winter Soldier is good so far. Miraculous is enjoyable. Got to say though, Ladybug and Cat Noir remind me of another set of heroes, if you know what I mean. I think she means Masked Moon and Hell Knight, that have not shown up in the webcomic. Spoilers. Oh, you're right. They do. Wait, now I know who the president in the Ouran High School Host Club reminds me of. Dad! Holy cow, those two have similar mannerisms. If you asked a L'Oreal, she'd agree. Yeah, no. Anyway, Ouran is good. Still working on Volume 1, though. So, and as far as for the topic of hate crime towards Asian communities, as Lexis puts it, it has bothered me. I'm half Japanese and half Irish. This may not be the world I was born in, but this is the world future generations are being born into. And this isn't the world they should be born in. Shouldn't be born into a world of hate towards those that are different. Hate cannot be the norm. Sugure, your opinions on the shows, mangas? Pretty much the same. Except I'm on Volume 3 of Ouran, and looking forward to more Falcon and Winter Soldier. And I know we haven't gone deep into the problems of this universe, mainly because it's not ours. But we're here, and things need to be talked about. And no, we won't do this all the time, but if we feel that it needs to be discussed in a civilized manner, we will. And don't worry, it won't be like this all the time. This is supposed to be a fun podcast, but sometimes serious conversations need to happen, okay? With that said, I'm sure whatever our creator has planned for April, they'll announce as they go. With that, I think we're going to stop here for today. Hope you still enjoyed the podcast. If you did, hit the hearts for likes. If you want to see other things on this channel, we do have more fun podcast episodes on here, as well as try videos and story-based podcast. Go to the subscription button and hit it. And if you want to be notified of us, hit that bell. Just hit it. Hit it. And there, we plugged it in. So till next time, you guys, see ya!